Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of the live training on manifestation through alignment. Thank you so much to everybody who came to the training yesterday. If you weren't able to make it, no worries. There is a recording available. It's actually even posted onto YouTube, so you can inbox me, or you can also scroll up in this page and you will see the post pretty easily with the whole recording from yesterday. So I'm so grateful to all of you that made it yesterday. Thank you to those that were here yesterday and showing up again today. If that's you, if you came to day 1 and you're here present again with day 2, can you just put in the comments OG, which means you're one of my original gangsters. You've been here with me since the beginning. I'm taking note of, who is attending live. And if you are watching the replay, please put replay. If you watched day 1 and now you're watching day 2, put OG replay, because you guys are my original gangsters here with me throughout the entire course, getting to learn all of the material. How's everybody feeling today? If any of you were with me yesterday, we did an alignment activation and we chose an energy that we wanted to prioritize and we wanted to experience. So I'd love for you guys that were with me yesterday, go ahead and put down that energy in the comments. Let us know what energy did you align in. And then I wonder if you can take a moment to notice, did you experience more of that energy because of prioritizing it? Just taking a moment to think and acknowledge and celebrate if you really did manifest more of that energy into your day today. All right. Just making sure I'm recording. All right. So we're going to start with another one of those alignment activations. For anybody that's never done one of these before, it is very similar to a guided meditation. So all that you need to do is just relax, sit somewhere where you can be really comfortable and the chair can be supporting you. And you want to go ahead and with me, we're going to together now close our eyes. Good. We're going to start with a special kind of breathing that actually will be activating the parasympathetic nervous system. We talked about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system yesterday. And basically, if you weren't here yesterday, just know that that is the system that keeps your body functioning and feeling really calm and at ease and knowing that there's no threat, that we're safe. So there's different tools and tricks that I teach my clients that will actually activate your vagal nerve and your parasympathetic nervous system so that your body can feel and know that everything is a-okay right now. So how we do that is very easy. You're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and then you're going to blow out like you're blowing through a straw, and you're going to breathe out as slowly as you can. So this actually tricks the body, because why would you be breathing so slowly if there was some kind of threat? It tricks and reminds the body that everything is okay. So we're going to take 2 breaths like that together with our eyes closed and allowing yourself to really settle in and be supported by the chair or the bed that's beneath you. Okay, and we're going to start with that sharp in-breath through the nose. And blowing it out like you're blowing out of a straw as slowly as possible. Noticing the muscles in your shoulders and your chest and your neck, just relaxing as you breathe the rest of that air out. Good. Take a couple normal breaths here. Allowing that parasympathetic nervous system to just thrive right now. We're going to take another one of those breaths in through the nose and out as slowly as you can, like you're breathing out of a straw. Another way that you can do this is to do an Om sound. So just know, as you are going about your day, if you're noticing that you're feeling anxious, you're feeling resistant, you're feeling a sense of overwhelm, that this little tool is so quick and so easy and can actually have you feeling calmer right away. So I always love to teach this one, and I have a few others that I teach to my clients. And I wanted to start today with a couple of these breaths. Knowing that you are safe, you are supported, noticing how you're supported by this chair or bed beneath you, and thinking of all the other ways in your life that you are so supported. Yeah, maybe a little smile even comes across your face as you're thinking about that. Think about all the ways that life is happening for you, and all the ways and all the evidence that you can see that everything is always working out for you, and everything is perfectly unfolding. And sometimes when things feel like a struggle or some fear comes up or some overwhelm or anxiety, with some perspective, you can look back and see all of the growth that happened from that situation. Just noticing how often that's happened in your life so far. Yeah. Awesome. And now we're going to go into aligning our energy with an energy that we want to experience more of in our lives. So choosing an energy that you want to prioritize in your life. It might be excitement. It might be gratitude, or maybe it's expansion. Maybe you just like that really open feeling. One that I love that's kind of unusual is efficiency. I love when things are very efficient and they work well and they just make sense. I love that feeling. Or that feeling of like getting a great deal on something, like getting a bargain, that like gratitude and expansion that comes from that. It really can be any energy that you know that you enjoy. One that I've always loved is romance. And I used to do the alignment activation with romance a lot. And guess what? I attracted an incredibly romantic partner into my life, and I'm so blessed. So the idea behind this is as we choose that energy, so you should have chosen one by now, and we actually feel it on purpose, we will then, by the law of attraction, create situations to prove ourselves right, to prove that this is a legitimate energy that we're feeling. So we'll actually, from inside out, be able to change our realities. So now that you have that energy, you have the energy that you want to experience the most in your life, I want you to put one hand over your heart space and just imagine that this energy is collecting right here. And then the other hand is going to go onto the lower belly, just below the belly button, and just allowing these hands to rest nicely and comfortably on your body. And then if this energy that you've chosen was a color, what color would it be? And imagine that color light glowing brightly underneath and maybe even surrounding your two hands on these very important, beautiful energy centers on your body, the heart space and the hara. Being present in the moment with that energy, just imagining the color of it, and then maybe imagining the texture of it. And if it were a shape, what shape would it be? Just really sensing into the frequency and the vibration of this beautiful energy that you've chosen, that you want to prioritize right now and also expand into the rest of your day. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. As these energy centers are just completely saturated with this energetic priority of yours, you want to take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, just spread that energy across your entire physical body. It's going, spreading, expanding out, twirling and swirling into every crevice, every bone, every organ, every cell, every blood cell, every vein. And just allowing it to permeate your entire being as you feel yourself buzzing, vibrating with this energy that you just love feeling. And now with another breath in, and breathing out, you're going to just expand that energy to fill the entire room that you're in. And with each breath, this energy is going to expand with the speed of light across the entire building that you're in, and now across the entire area that you live in, into the entire country that you're in, expanding this beautiful energy that you love feeling across the entire globe, across planet Earth, allowing it to seep into any places that are ready and willing to receive it. And even those places that don't even know that they're ready and willing to receive it, just allow it to permeate the entire earth. And now spreading this energy out even to the cosmos, out into the universe, so that it's playing amongst the stars. And at this point, you really can notice and acknowledge and celebrate how big you are. Look how far your energy has stretched, and feel that spaciousness right now. You are an infinite being, having an infinite experience with infinite possibilities. And infinite includes human. So with your energy expanded out, connect back in to where your hands are and to this core of your body, connecting back into human, having a human experience here on planet Earth. What an honor it is to be a human, and how lucky we are to have these bodies that we get to experience being human on planet Earth on this day, November 9th, 2021, or whenever you may be listening to the recording. Just really taking another breath in with that energy that you've cultivated. And just knowing that from doing this exercise, you have created more of this energy, not only for yourself, but for the planet, for the collective consciousness. And knowing that because of doing this alignment activation, you are going to notice and experience this energy more and more and more over time, because the alignment activations just get stronger and deeper over time. It's not just right now in the moment. It has an exponential effect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this. I can really just feel and tap into the energy and what's being created by us doing this together. And now you're going to take your arms and just wrap them around this sweet human body of yours, giving yourself a little hug. And arms up in the sky, keeping the eyes closed for a little bit longer. Stretching, 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 shaking out the hands, allowing a smile to come on your face as you just think again one last time of that energy that you just enjoyed experiencing, allowing the hands to drop wherever they feel most comfortable. And if you're ready, you can blink open your eyes. Hi, friends. I love doing those so much. I would love to hear, what energy did you choose to align in? If you can put it in the comments, let us know. And any other comments that you'd like to share about what that felt like. And Giuseppe, if you're watching, I hope that you did that with us. I know you did it yesterday. A little shout out to you, my friend. Okay, awesome, you guys. I am going to start to share my screen. And I'm just going to double check and make sure that everything is going perfectly. Doop, doop, doop. This is all new technology for me, and I'm super grateful for it. Okay, awesome. I see. So we are going to go here. And this is something I just learned recently, how to get it to fill the whole screen. Okay, so manifestation through alignment. This is what we are learning. And how do I get just to go one? Nope, that's the end. Bless me with my, anyway. I guess I have to do it like this. I really liked it when it filled up the whole screen, but I don't know how to get it to scroll. And I don't want to be figuring, oh, there we go. Got it, learned. Real-time alignment, folks. Also want to point out that I have this beautiful candle, and I've been lighting Palo Santo to prepare. So like I said, I got the witchiness, the woo, as well as the science and the efficiency and the formula. So alignment, manifestation through alignment with me, Carrie O'Reilly. And yesterday, nope. Okay, I give up. I did let everybody know yesterday who I am. I'm Carrie. I'm not going to go into this again. These are some of my certifications and professions. I'm a very dynamic person, as you can see. And you, oh shoot, this is the wrong one. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the wrong one that I pulled up. One moment. I think I downloaded the wrong one. I made a fresh new one for today. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna wing it. I did create a new slideshow for today, but I think it's gonna take too long. So yesterday I did want to review this. We went through the sympathetic versus the parasympathetic nervous system. And I even spoke about this briefly in the introduction and during the meditation even. So the sympathetic nervous system prepares the body for fight or flight response during a potential danger, and the parasympathetic nervous system inhibits the body from overworking and restores the body to a calm and composed state. So the problem with us human beings is that our sympathetic nervous system is consistently in overdrive, and that causes all kinds of not only just not experiencing a happy life, that actually causes disease in the body. I've been following this doctor and professor, Dr. Gabor Mate, and I'm actually going to be posting his documentary here in the group because he has studied this, and the overuse of the sympathetic nervous system is the cause of asthma and MS and cancer and heart disease and pretty much everything. So it's really, really, really important that we are aware of how detrimental having these constant stressors in our life are having an impact on our physicality and our bodies. And the craziest thing with us humans is that even when there's not an actual threat, it's just a perceived threat, the sympathetic nervous system is in play. So for example, with the zebra, a lion has to be there in order for the sympathetic nervous system to go into play and for all of the systems to be running through. One of the clients that I talked to today, she's having to get a massage every single week because her muscles are so tense, because her body is ready to fight or flight or flee. And your muscles have to be very strong if you're going to be fighting or fleeing, right? So this is a very chronic and very, very common problem. And you guys, so this is, I can't believe I don't have my slides. So anyways, sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous system. So basically, it's a very, very common thing that's going on. And there's nothing wrong with you if this is what's going on. It's really just the body's natural defenses. It's just that we haven't developed from caveman days. We still have the system of an animal that's trying to protect us and keep us safe. So now we're going to go into the intention for this workshop, for this 4-day training, because I really like to combine our energy in the intention and I have you join me in the intention. And if you have a personal intention, you can feel free to set that now as well, or even put it in the comments so that everybody else can share in your intention as well. And my intention is to show you how to practically use alignment to expand all areas of your life. So this is the alignment formula that I created so that it could be completely foolproof and easy to follow. And as long as you follow this, you will get to that place of manifestation. So step 1 is awareness, and that's what I'm going to be delving into a little more deeply today. Step 2 is transmutation, and step 3 is practice your new supportive belief. Those 2 steps, 2 and 3, is what I'm going to be covering on tomorrow's training. So be sure to come for that, because I'm also going to be doing some deep energetic clearing during our alignment activation in the beginning. And then number 4 is your manifestation step, which is when things actually manifest and actualize into your reality. And then it's a very important part of that step is to have gratitude, to acknowledge, and to celebrate. So step 1, awareness. What do you truly desire and what has been standing in your way? I really feel like I want to get my correct, let's see, is this, no. You guys, I feel like I'm making such a silly mistake here by not, I spent all this time on creating new slides and they aren't here. Okay. So with awareness, you're looking at beliefs, labels, and stories. You're bringing awareness to what beliefs, labels, and stories have been running in the background, right? Often our beliefs are created before age 7, when our prefrontal cortex is not fully developed. And these are often from parents. That's a really, really big one. So often our core beliefs come from our parents and how our parents taught us as kids, also as from teachers. And then there's marketing. Like, think of all the marketing. You guys already know this. It's got a huge influence on our subconscious beliefs and religion. Then we also want to look at our labels. Bringing awareness to what labels we've given ourselves or we feel like society has given us. Like, often we think of ourselves as our job or our career or our profession. Maybe your label is mother. What about single mother? Think of the collective consciousness that's around that label. There's business owner. A lot of people think that owning a business is hard and it comes with all this energy, right? And then your ethnicity and your cultural background is often a label that we have that can really, really limit us. All of these thoughts and beliefs, that's exactly what they are. They're thoughts and beliefs. A belief is just a thought that has been thought over and over and over again to the point that we just take it for granted, but it's not actually true. Then we also look at our stories. So our stories are a collection of beliefs and labels that we repeat. These are ancestral sometimes, your lineage, they can be cultural, and these are basically just beliefs that have been repeated over and over again. So by bringing consciousness and awareness to what those subconscious beliefs are, then we can actually see, is this belief serving me? Is this story supporting me? And so often they don't. They're actually sabotaging you, but you just take it for granted and you don't ever stop and think, is this actually even true for me? I had a belief about money that because I had some debt, that I was a bad person, that I couldn't have any fun until I got rid of that debt, and that the debt was bad and I was bad for having the debt, and it was just this big yucky mess. And guess what? That did not have the debt go away. It actually just made it keep getting worse and worse and worse. And it was when I was able to shine the light on all of these subconscious thoughts that were going on in the background and see and change my perspective and actually get to a place where I felt grateful for that debt because of all the things that I was able to do, the certifications that I was able to get, the ways that I changed my life. I had experienced things like going on trips. And so getting to a place where I no longer judged myself for having debt, no longer judged my debt. And then I actually even came to a point where I developed a new belief that I was going to have just as much fun getting rid of my debt and paying off my debt as I did creating it. And when I started changing these beliefs, all these different kinds of crazy opportunities came my way. And I went from being $30,000 in debt to having, I'm not going to say the number, but having a really large amount of money saved and in my bank account, so that I could do what I did at the beginning of this year, which was to leave my golden handcuff nursing job and pursue this passion of coaching and teaching people about alignment. So this awareness piece is vital. It's the foundational piece, and that's why it's step one. So of course, I believe the best way to really become aware of this is to have a coach support you. Have somebody like me who is trained to really have you deep dive into the subconscious and see what is there. So if you are not in a place where you have a coach or want to get a coach, you can also journal, write out those thoughts, see what's there. You can also talk it through with a friend, ask a friend if they can hold space. If you do this, you want to ask them not to give you advice, but just to listen actively. Sometimes I even put things into a voice recorder just to get them out loud. You can put a note in your phone and keep a list of those beliefs and thoughts that are coming up, or you can have an actual physical notebook. Some people like that as well. So you guys, this is it's the introduction to awareness. Sometimes this things can shift incredibly quickly just by having an awareness that you have had this thought going on in the background and that it's not even true for you. This step is so awesome because it really can create like explosive magic when things like that happen. But again, like I said yesterday, integration and embodiment is key. And knowledge and understanding is not enough. So you've come to this training, you've learned about this first step. I know you're going to be there for the next 2 days. You're going to learn about transmutation. You're going to learn about how to really practice the new belief. And then you're going to get to that manifestation place where you get to just be grateful for what you've created. So remember, you don't want to just come here and listen. You want to be active. You want to go out into the world and actually have this create a lasting change for you, and not just another 30 minutes where you felt really good for the time that we were together, but nothing actually changes in your life. So I'm really inviting you to take an aligned action today. And anybody that wants to be reminded about these calls or have the YouTube video sent to you, please put your email in the chat. If you don't want your email to be public, you can just inbox me. This was from yesterday. I really apologize for getting my slides mixed up, and I will be sure not to do that again tomorrow. I appreciate all of you having your energy here. Please come tomorrow. Put this into practice in your life. My entire life expanded and shifted when I started doing this work. And when I started doing this with my clients is when real magic and manifestation started happening. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night, loves. Take that energy that you experienced during the activation and go out into the world and spread it.